Hey guys, 2 seconds. Hey, today we're just adding Wayne and then we'll get started. Thanks for joining us.
All right.
Good evening, Wayne. How are we doing? All right?
Yeah, good. You?
Yeah, I see we've got a couple of viewers already.
Vicky. All right, Vicky. Inside number
Vicky.
17. I'm pretty sure that's Daisy. Daisy Simmons.
Oh, hey Daisy. Haven't seen Daisy
One.
for a while since we used to work together.
No, no, she's not. She's emigrated now to Ireland.
Vicky, this is one of the craft gins I get. I know she gets the craft gin club as well.
Cool. I had to find the list this week.
Okay, so should we explain what we're doing tonight before we go further? So tonight, guys, we are going to tell you our worst films.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we just had a chat about this, and I don't think there's no real order to this one. Apart from like my least favourite film, they're all pretty shocking. So, yeah.
I mean, again, I could name off more worse films than just 10.
Yeah.
But
Same.
guys, watch if you think of any that we don't bring up, throw them at us.
Yeah, definitely. Just a quick one. I can see Kelly's joined, but I'm pretty sure that's Aston. Aston, my nephew, turned 10 today, so happy birthday, Aston. I hope you had a
Happy
great
birthday,
day.
Aston.
Vicky's not cracked this month's gin open, which is rare, I think, for Vicky. She loves the gin.
Yeah,
Cool.
I love that
I
cartoon.
went first last week, so I think this week is your turn, mate.
Okay, so I'm going to start the thing tonight with a film that came out last year, worst of the series, X-Men: The Dark Phoenix.
Yeah, shocking film. I agree with you. Not on my list actually, but yeah, it is a bad film.
They got the Phoenix completely wrong. I wouldn't say the casting's bad, but just the whole storyline, the whole villain. It just.
Also, I don't think Sophie Turner's a great actress. Don't really rate her. Didn't rate her in Game of Thrones.
I think she's an actress that's good in maybe TV programs, but in big hitting films, which this should have been.
Yeah, she doesn't really carry it, does she? She's not really a great leading
No.
lady. So no, I'm with you on that one. I'm not.
And I mean, the Phoenix is supposed to be is one of the X-Men's great characters, but it just.
Yeah, but it's a story they tried to. It's a story they tried to do twice now and messed up.
Oh.
Same director as well. Same
But
director.
I just went to see that film and deflated, and I haven't even brought it.
No, me neither. I rented it when it came out, but yeah, I'm not a fan. Go on then. Number 9.
Number 9 for me is Ghost Rider 2.
So, out of the 2, I actually prefer the second one.
Really, I hated the second one.
Yeah,
it was predictable.
I think they're both pretty bad, but out of the 2, I think the second one was the better one.
Okay, fair. Because number 2 wasn't made by Marvel Studios, though, was it?
No.
Was it made by Dark Horse? Is it?
Dark Horse. Is that a studio though? I don't think that's a studio, is it? I think that's just a.
Oh, that's a good question. Maybe in the
I don't know. I don't know the answer. So.
But yeah, you're right. Ghost Rider. Both Ghost Riders are bad, but number 2 was the worst out of the 2. I mean, Nicolas Cage. Bad casting. And 2 was even Mendes in the first one.
Yeah. Hot.
There was the chemistry between those two were non-existent.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
But number 1 was more bearable than number 2. Anyway, number 8, and I put this in one of the comments to one of your to one of our posts. The Fantastic Four or the Fan Four Stick.
Yeah, I mean that's a bad film. High one.
I've got it, and it cost me 50p. I use it as a
Well,
coaster.
I remember we went to see that one at the cinema, and it was so boring. Just the whole time thinking, what should I go and get to eat? Because it took forever to get into it. And
Yeah,
then
we did go see this, didn't we, Dio? Yeah,
yeah,
we thought, what? Yeah.
and then when it did get going, it was like, oh, I sort of wish it hadn't then, because it didn't really go anywhere, did it? It was
No.
Victor Von Doom. They always get Victor Von Doom wrong every time. Every film has got him wrong.
And I mean, that film, we already had previous Fantastic Four films, which were okay. They're not amazing. You didn't need the storyline. You didn't need the build-up of how they got their abilities, and just
No, you don't need an origin story as well. It's
no.
I sort of hope.
And 90% of the film was the build-up to that, and then it was like.
I sort of hope Marvel, because they're obviously going to do a Fantastic Four, I hope when they do it, they do what they've done with Spider-Man and skip the whole origin story. They're just already there.
100%. Everyone knows the origin.
Sarah's just joined us. All right, Sarah.
Hey, Sarah. Thanks for joining tonight. Well, that's number 8. Number 7 is the all-female casting of the new Ghostbusters.
Yeah, that's a good choice. I haven't got that one either, and that is an awful film. Yeah.
Great franchise.
Yeah.
And I've said this many times before. If you watch up, I haven't got an issue with the all-female casting. It's just that group of females did not work well together.
I think that if you're going to make a Ghostbusters film, whether it be women, men, whatever, it's got to be funny, and that one just wasn't. It
tried too hard to be funny, and it was just like, no.
Yeah, it was a bit desperate, wasn't it? I agree. Yeah, I didn't like it either. Hated it. I watched it, and that's another one I've only watched once and never ventured into again. So yeah, not for me.
I mean, I watched it, but I struggled to watch it. I was like, what am I doing? No, I need to.
And if there's anyone's a standout in that film, it was Chris Hemsworth, which sort of not what they were going for, was it? They were trying to.
He was the receptionist, wasn't he? He wasn't the main.
Yeah. I agree. That is a terrible film.
Awful. Number 6, and Arnie would agree with me with this one if he watches later. Dragon Ball Z Evolution.
Never seen it.
Yeah, don't bother.
No, I wouldn't anyway. It's not my thing.
I know it's hard to relate some of these films into film, but this been whitewashed, basically, American whitewashed. Because obviously it's a Japanese animated film, but no, terrible film.
Yeah, but I hate it when they do that. And they've done it with Ghost in a Shell as well.
Yes, another classic. Yeah.
Whitewashed it. When we done Bond the other week, and I said I wouldn't really want to see a black Bond. It's not a racist thing, but the characters should remain faithful to the source material.
Yes.
Whether they be, wherever they're from, Black Panther should be a black man, definitely. Bond I think should be a white man. Ghost in the Shell should be Japanese.
Yeah.
Simple. Easy as that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not a racist thing. I just think that it should be close to the source material as possible when adapting it. What number was that?
That was my number 6. That's my.
Okay.
Let's see what you bring to the table.
Did you know what? I think my choices are actually going to really give my age away, because there's a lot of sort of 90s rubbish in here. I have got visual aids again, but they're all going to appear backwards to you, because some of them have got writing on. So sorry about that, but this isn't a professional thing. So my number 10, I have got, and you'll know this one, Anaconda.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I don't. It's not a surprise, is it, that a film with J-Lo and Ice Cube as the leads is crap. It's not a surprising thing, but it's so obvious as well. Every bit is just them shouting, "Get out! Where is he? let's go. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
And then like you'll see like
where's he going to appear from? Oh,
yeah, and the CGI is terrible. The storyline is sort of paper thin. There isn't one really. But yeah, it's just classic 90s trash. But and I don't know about you, but when I was doing this list, there's quite a few that I thought that should have really been on my guilty pleasure list. This is a little bit like one of those. I have watched this since. I do quite enjoy it, but it is a bad film. So yeah, that's number 10. Number 9, I have got Mortal Kombat.
oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
It's a dumb idea turning a game with no plot into a movie with no plot. Because the game, it's a fight, and then you fight each other.
You have nailed that to a T.
Yeah, it's so like I say, you just fight in the game. That's it. It's the end, and then you go on to the next fight, and that's pretty much what they've done with the film. There's like no story to it at all. Again, the acting's terrible. The CGI special effects in that, even for the time, were bad. You would see better special effects on TV in the 90s than you did in this film. That's why it's number 9 for me. Number 8, I have got Batman v Superman.
Oh, okay. I'm slightly surprised on that one. I didn't think that would.
Well, you didn't think
I agree. I agreed. It's not an amazing film, but I wouldn't say it's a. I don't know. It's a tricky one. That.
As soon as you get to the Martha bit, like, and they start, oh, why did you say Martha? It's like, that's my mother's name, and it's like, that's my mum's name, and then they're like, oh, do you know what? Let's be best friends. We're best friends.
Yeah, we're best friends now.
Yeah, our mums have got the same name. Brilliant. It's crap. And I really wanted to like this film. And it starts off really well with the Bruce Wayne going through Metropolis, saving people. He obviously can't be Batman at the time. He's just in his normal civilian clothes. Great start. And then it just gets worse and worse as the film goes on. And to be honest, it was unnecessary. You didn't need a Superman versus Batman. It could have. I wouldn't have even made the film. So yeah, that's number 8 for me.
Okay.
Sticking with the superhero theme, number 7, Superman 4: Quest for Peace.
Okay. Yeah.
So I mean, this is a dodgy one because it's a 90-minute film. They cut the budget so much that they had to shoot it in Milton Keynes. So Metropolis is actually in Milton Keynes. Again, the special effects are terrible. So who's the character? Lex Luthor produces like this clone of Superman, although he's not a clone. He's got a blonde mullet. It's the 80s, and he's got Superman's powers. And in the end bit, they're having a fight in space, and the budget is so slim that you can see that it's just green screen with 2 men stood on it, just stood up fighting, and it's just really bad. It
is slightly embarrassing, isn't it? Really,
it is, and it's such a shame as well, because it was Christopher Reeve's last outing as Superman, and that's what he got. I just think we could have had something so much better than that. So yeah, not for me, that one. And that is and I love the original 2 Superman films. The third one's okay, although it's sort of more of a vehicle for Richard Pryor's comedy. But the 4th one, I'd never watch that again. So yeah, number 6. Number 6. So my number 6 is the awful Catwoman film. Yeah, it's like you sort of knew this was going to be a bad film when they revealed like the costume, and it was sort of all that shredded leather. I mean, she looks great, but it's not really Catwoman, and it never really made sense because she didn't play Selena Kyle as Catwoman, did she? She was something completely different. No Batman. Again, it's big pharmaceutical company that is a villain, and it's just crap. Yeah, and
it's almost like they took bits of Catwoman and made it into something else.
Yeah, I mean, the best bit of the film is when she's in the cat suit and she has a fight with Sharon Stone. That's the best bit, and that's only because I got a stonking erection. Yeah, that's number 6.
Okay, so my number 5 I've gone for Star Wars Episode 7, The Last Jedi.
Yeah, awful film. Hate it. So
Awful film. Have never watched it on my DVD, Blu-ray.
yeah, I see.
No.
I
I
mean,
refuse to watch it. If I watch the saga now, I can watch them all. I skip that one.
yeah. I mean, we've had this discussion in private before. 1 to 6 of Star Wars for me. I can watch 7 and 9 without, but they're like fan fiction to me. I watch it, it's okay, but it's not really Star Wars. It's not George Lucas Star Wars, but yeah, Episode 8, The Last Jedi, I can't stand, and I did watch it. I'll tell you what, I'll go back to that in a bit because it may make an appearance on my list.
Okay, fair enough. So you're number 5?
My number 5 is Street Fighter. So yeah, Jean-Claude Van Damme and Kylie Minogue. Again, it's a bit like the Mortal Kombat thing. It's a game with no story, and I mean, to be fair, they do a better job than Mortal Kombat does with the story side of things. But the story they do come up with is just really stupid. Jean-Claude Van Damme's in quite a few bad films, but he usually sort of saves them because he's so good at like the martial arts side of things, and everything else, all that sort of things, so good. But even that in this film isn't that good. And then you've got Kylie Minogue. Well, I don't really know why. I don't even think she was that big at the time when they made this film. But yeah, it's just awful. It's an awful film, and one that I would never watch again.
No, neither would I. I agree with you there. It is an awful. Both of them, Mortal Kombat
and Street Fighter. Yeah.
I mean, you could add another one into there, but if it might appear on our list, so we'll have that.
Okay. I don't think I've got any more games actually.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I haven't. Well, you could have. Is it the Unreal Tournament? I forgot what one it is now. Forgot what it is now. I'll come back to you. Let me think of that.
Okay. All right. Go on and give us your number 4.
It's the one with Holly Valance in it.
Oh, I know. Yeah. I can't remember what it's called. Is it Talk?
So bad. It's so bad you can't even think of it.
Is it Talk? Was it called Talk?
Is it? I don't know.
We'll go back to it. I'll Google it in a bit.
It's like the opposite to Tekken, isn't it? But it's like.
Yeah, I know this film. I just can't think of the name of it.
Where Holly Valance and she takes her bra off like that, and she like.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's worth watching just for that. Then, to be fair.
That's it. Then move on. Okay, so number 4, I've got. Now this is gonna enter your. This will enter your list somewhere. I think. Okay. Batman and Robin.
Okay.
Is my number 4.
Yeah, it's a bad film. It's a bad film.
Bad film.
It's a bad film.
One, because they introduced the flipping bat nipples as well.
Oh, it's just so stupid on the bat nipples.
The whole costume was awful.
DOA, Dead or Alive.
That's it, Dead or Alive. That's the one.
Yeah, no, Batman and Robin's a terrible film. Again, I'm not going to say too much on that because obviously it's going to make an appearance. It's it's well known as one of the worst films ever made. But yeah, give your reasons.
The whole feel of it, the costume was bad.
Yeah.
The storyline wasn't great.
No. The puns from the Freeze were awful. Yeah. I
mean, it was so cheesy as well, isn't it?
It's just really cheesy. It was sort of like a modern, at the time, a modern sort of reimagining of the Adam West Batman, wasn't it? It was sort of that cat.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
They just put them in rubber suits instead. They just had higher spec costumes, but it's the same sort of dialogue. It was bad.
They just did awful. That's like, and that's the one where they suddenly made like chrome, the bat symbol chrome, didn't they? Or the Robin symbol chrome, and then the Batgirl as well. It's just like,
Yeah, I think there is one bit of that film I do like though, and it's just because it makes a reference to Superman, that like he is in that same universe. Is when Robin says, "Oh, now I understand why Clark works alone." That's the only bit that I thought, "Oh, that's quite cool" in that whole movie. But yeah,
I wouldn't say he doesn't make a bad Robin.
no, I think actually the casting was pretty good. I mean, George Clooney wasn't really a bad Batman, just had a bad script. The whole movie suffered because of the script and the story. They changed, and so Batgirl wasn't actually Barbara Gordon, was she? She was
No.
Alfred's niece or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they just changed a lot of things from the comic, which is fine if it makes sense, but it didn't really make any sense. And yeah,
I mean, Freeze, Arnold Schwarzenegger as Freeze was good, but again, it was just his whole all this
on how it's
puns. and all-
directed, isn't it? If you tell
Yeah.
someone, right, I want you to really sort of ham this up, then they're going to do that. But actually, for a Batman film, it doesn't work. Batman works when it's darker.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say
Yeah.
it's not as dark. It's not dark, is it? So it doesn't work.
No, I mean, like the Teletubbies is darker than that film. It's just, yeah, it's so camp. Which, you know, I'm sure some people like. It just wasn't what I like from a Batman film. So yeah, I think it's awful.
And
Okay,
your number?
so my number 4, and I don't know if this makes an appearance on your list or not, but I have got Power Rangers the movie. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Wow, really? I thought, okay. What that's really surprised me. That has.
Yeah, I mean it's not great.
Wow,
film,
okay.
It's got the same production value as the TV show, which was sort of none really. And for a Hollywood movie, you expected a bit more. For a TV show, you could when they were sort of wheeling in those plastic Zords, you sort of think, well, yeah,
Wheeling in.
yeah, it's like, well, it's a TV show. They haven't got much of a budget. But when you make a Hollywood film, you think they'd sort of step the budget up a bit. They never done that. The villain is terrible, Ivan Ooze, who wants to hypnotise the parents of Angel Grove into mass suicide for reasons that are unclear, to be honest. He doesn't really ever specify why he wants to do that. Why does he want a load of teenagers hanging around? Sounds like Jimmy Savile. So yeah, I don't like the villain. The Rangers lose their morphine powers quite early on, so they then dressed in ninja suits. But you know, again, one of the whole reasons to go and watch a Power Rangers film is because you want to see Power Rangers in their ranger suits doing their thing. So they took that away. I don't know. Even as a kid, I just felt like this was dumb. It was just a bit dumb. It was a bit overdone, and I. Looking at it like now as an adult, you can see why they done all of that. Oh, we'll take their powers away, and they'll have to have new Zords, and you know we'll get a whole new line of toys out because they'll look different in the movie. So I can see why they done it, but I just wish that they'd made a half decent film as well as getting the toy line out.
Talk about Power Rangers. I know at the time we were like Power Ranger fans, weren't we? It was that era.
Yeah, massive fans. I sort of switched off really after the film. After this, I may have stuck around for like a season afterwards, but by then a lot of the characters had changed anyway. So there was no Jason in the film, was there?
No.
I think the Yellow Ranger it wasn't Trini in the film.
No,
it was a black girl. So it wasn't many, or at least a couple of the originals had dropped out already.
Wasn't it only Tom, what's his name, who plays the White Ranger, and Kimberly? Don't know the actress names.
Yeah, that's right. Because even Zach wasn't in it, was he? Oh, you had Billy. You had Billy, the Blue Ranger. He was still in it. But yeah,
I could see why Vicky you want to be Kimberly. You know.
No, yeah, I used to love Kimberly. I always wanted to be Tommy. What about you? I know who you wanted to be.
I'm not Billy. Is that what you're thinking?
I was thinking Alpha 5. Although nowadays you look more like Zordon with the bald head. I
was just about to say that. You beat me to that. But Nowadays,
Yeah.
I think we're like Bulk and Skull now.
Yeah, that's quite sad, isn't it? Really. Yeah. Yeah. Should we just move on? Actually, that's
Yeah.
really depressing.
Okay, so my number three, and I've gone with a Netflix adaptation on this.
Okay.
And I always go on about these, and so I recommend the books and the series. But Netflix did a Death Note film.
Yeah. Every time we do one of these lists, you always tell me to go and watch it. I still haven't, but go on.
No. Watch the animated series. Do not watch the Netflix
Live
feature
action.
film.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That bad.
If you watch that before the series, yeah, you just ruin it for you.
Okay.
And it was so bad, and it did get slated the hell out of. Yeah,
I do remember.
They're making a second.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. Why? Why Netflix? Why?
Yeah, I do remember when it came out that it wasn't very popular, and they were reading something on it. But
Again, going back to the conversation before, totally whitewashed. It's just like,
yeah, I really do. I just don't like it. I just wish they'd stick to the original source material. But
the only thing that was good about that, I forgot his actor now. Who played Hobgoblin, the Green Goblin in Spider-Man films?
Willem Dafoe.
William Dafoe voice acts Ryuk in that. So the Shimigami Ryuk. Best thing, best voicing. The rest, nonsense.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
All right. I'll watch the series, but I'll give the film a miss. Yeah.
100%. Do not watch the film.
Okay then, mate. So my number three, and this really shows my age. Actually, this one. I've got Spice World the movie.
Okay.
Yeah. I remember watching that, and
that one didn't even come into the radar of this, but okay, yeah.
No, that for me is it. Just I remember spending an afternoon as a kid, sort of being forced to watch that, and it's really bad. I mean, it's not a good idea to make a movie about the Spice Girls, but you would have expected something a little bit better. Sarah disagrees. I would have expected something better than this. It's poorly acted, especially by Victoria Beckham. She is awful. Vicky disagrees as well. No, you're all wrong. You're all wrong.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you here, Wayne. I like how it's all the females are saying it's
like the stupid cameos from like D-list British celebrities as well really annoyed me. But again, even at the time, I thought this is such trash.
They just want to sell singles. That's what they were trying to do.
Yeah, and what they tried to do in the film was give them personalities, and nobody really wanted that. But my thing is the worst part of this film is it's just dull. It doesn't do it. It doesn't go anywhere really. It's just boring. It's a boring.
It is a load of nonsense. It is a load of nonsense, isn't it?
Yeah, it's boring. Every now and again, you have a bit of a catchy tune, but even it's not like their music's even aged well. So it's not something. I would never watch this again. You couldn't. I don't think you could pay me to watch this one again. Actually, yeah. So that was my number three. Sorry, ladies.
Good choice. So we've upset a few people there, I think, but
yeah, controversial one, obviously.
Yeah. Okay, so we're getting to the 1 and 2s now. So my number 2.
Yeah.
I've gone with the is it Dictator? The Sacha Baron Cohen.
Really? I really like that film.
Really? I hated it.
I liked it. I mean, it's not as good as his unscripted stuff, but
exactly. I hate it because it doesn't work. Because you've got Borat and you've got what's the other one he did? He did Bruno, amazing. But it just didn't work because people are now used to that sort of. We know what he's doing. But, yeah, we're not going to react.
Yeah. I don't know. I really liked it.
So the jokes didn't come off as good as Bruno and as good as Borat.
Yeah, no, I do agree. It's not his best one, but I did still enjoy it. I thought it was all right. Yes, I disagree with you on that one actually. I'll watch that again.
I wouldn't.
Did you see actually this week the Borat 2 trailers come out?
Is that Borat 2? No.
It's already
Shut
been
the
filmed.
shut
Yeah,
the front door. There's a Borat 2.
yeah, and it looks really good. So it's going to be on Amazon Prime. I don't know
Is
if
there
you've
a
got.
trailer?
There's a trailer. It's all been filmed sort of in secret, and then the trailer dropped this week for it, and it looks really good, really funny.
Is is it gonna work as well as Borat though? That's what I want to know.
I don't know because he obviously, because in America he's recognisable now, isn't he? As Borat, so he now takes on, he's Borat, but he's in disguise as someone else. So yeah, it looks good. Watch the trailer after this. It's definitely
100%. I'm gonna.
yeah. If we're allowed out again, you'll have to come over and watch it here because I love a bit of Borat.
And Borat is great. Some of our when we meet up with Duncan, we
Yeah.
how many Borat things do we come out with? It's just
It's like we said when we've done Guilty Pleasures, like Freddie Got Fingered, we still quote to this day. Borat's like another one like that we quote all the time, especially together. It's just, I don't know. I think people, do you remember like years ago when everyone was saying like, what's up, from the Budweiser advert, and then like everyone, after a few years, everyone was like, oh, so sad. Look at those old blokes, think that's really cool still. I expect we're like that when we're like going out, and it's nice. Like younger people are like, oh, pathetic, but I don't care.
but Bruno as well. Bruno's a genius film. I love Bruno. I remember taking Rachel on our first date to watch Bruno, and I was like, okay, this wasn't. Especially the opening when he like gets his wang out. It's like Bruno. It's like, oh, okay. Great first date.
Okay then. So moving on. My number 2 is, you've already mentioned it, Batman and Robin.
Okay.
Really, for all the same reasons as you. It's I hate the neon design of the whole thing. Everything's overblown. The bat nipples. I hate the story.
Poison Ivy as well. She wasn't.
Yeah, again though, like some of the acting talent they had in that film. So like Uma Thurman, George Clooney, win awards for their acting. Just were directed terribly in that film because none of them put in a decent performance or believable. But I think that's kind of what they were going for. The director Joel Schumacher anyway. It's just not a good film. I've not really got anything more to add to that one that you haven't already mentioned.
Bane was terrible in that film as well.
Yeah, I mean, but to be honest, he wasn't the worst part.
No,
I don't rate Bane as a villain really. Although I thought Tom Hardy did a decent enough job. He's a bit sort of two-dimensional. But yeah, I just don't like.
Maybe he is a hard character to portray.
Mm. Yeah, as I say, I think Tom Hardy done a good job.
I say it just wasn't dark enough. It was too cheesy. It was just
it was all just a bit camp, and it's
sort of it was very heavy. It was very heavy as well.
It's become sort of the benchmark, hasn't it, of like franchise killers. Like, it's so bad. It's like Batman and Robin. It's done for this franchise what Batman and Robin done for the Batman franchise. Like killed it because we never got a Batman film for 10 years after that, because no one wanted to touch it. It becomes that no one wanted to see it. So until Batman Begins, which was an incredible film. So that's number 2 for me.
Okay, so my number 1 this week, I've gone with another game that's transferred over to the movie side.
Go on.
Before I go this, I don't think any game films, apart from Detective Pikachu, have been any good. But my number 1 is Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, I mean, this was one that actually was very close to getting on my list as well because it's just an awful film. And I'm like you. I don't think that there is any. I don't think there is a game. I think Detective Pikachu's all right, but it's still not. It's not really an adaptation, is it, of the game? They've left a lot out.
Yeah.
So, but that's probably the way to go. Don't try and adapt the game. You get a game, you're doing sort of 30 hours of gameplay to get that whole story, and you're never going to get that into a 2-hour feature film. And I think that's the problem.
but Assassin's Creed is a great the game's a great story.
Yeah, yeah,
Michael Fassbender, great actor.
yeah,
He just a poor film. Just it's poorly directed,
yeah.
poorly scripted.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bit like they've literally been fighting throughout the whole film, and then there's a line in it where they just sort of finished a fight. They're like, "Oh, what do we do now?" And then like the woman replies, "We fight." It's like, I'm so bored. Didn't think I'd get bored of a film where they
I
just fight.
actually think I haven't watched this film all the way through. I think I just got so bored and so frustrated and so like I can't. I gave up.
I did stick with it, and it doesn't get any better, so you didn't miss anything. Yeah, not good, not good. So was that number one for you?
Well, like I said, that none of these. It's not no order to this list. They
Yeah,
are all terrible films.
I disagree on that because my number one, I feel very strongly about, and it is the worst film ever.
Okay, got
Yeah, so my number one, Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
oh,
I
oh,
hate this
oh,
film.
okay.
Um,
I mean, it featured on both our list to our worst films
yeah,
ever. So
I mean,
100% I agree with you here.
I wanted to love it. You know, Star Wars. I love Star Wars, and I really wanted to love this film. But I can't forgive Rian Johnson for what he'd done to Luke Skywalker's character. It's just not Luke Skywalker. It's a totally different character, and I didn't like him at all. Just unrecognisable. The story's like it is bloated and unnecessary. Like
And
when
it
they
just
go sort of
it doesn't make sense.
no, I mean they go to Space Vegas. That whole bit is unnecessary, and they could have been doing so much more with the story. But the story they had was sort of this slow speed chase through space, which is just boring. That was boring. So you've got the main story being boring. So then they send them on these side quests that they didn't really need to go on because nothing. It doesn't change anything to the story. Yeah, I mean, also the Holdo maneuver. So when she flies a ship straight through the middle of Snoke's massive ship and destroys it. So they've weaponized hyperspace, which sort of retcons every Star Wars film that came before it. Because you think, well, why didn't they just do that with the X-wings? When there's a Death Star there, let's just hyperspace all of the X-wings straight through the middle of it. It's gone, instead of having to hit that tiny port. So
Yeah.
that's what I don't like. It changed too much.
It's almost like he looked at Star Wars and just disregarded everything. And thought, okay,
And I think
screw what they just said.
you've got sort of two sort of ends of the spectrum here with the directors. So you've got Rian Johnson, who's a fan of Star Wars, and you've got J.J. Abrams, who's also a fan. And J.J. Abrams tries to sort of please the fans at every turn, and it becomes too fan servicey. And then you've got Rian Johnson on the other hand, who's just like, right, I want to shock them. I want to really bring something new to the table, and sort of took a gamble with it, and it's a mess.
It didn't pay off.
And yeah, it didn't work. And I don't know. Maybe don't let a fan make the movie. Obviously, I thought it was when they announced that Abrams was going to do it. I thought brilliant, a fan making the movie. But we had two of them, and it just didn't work. So maybe go with someone who's just,
I always thought, was he drunk or was he like on something when he came up with this mess?
Yeah, I mean, it's again, I don't even think it was that. I just think that he thought. I mean, at the end of the day, he's got the most talked about Star Wars movie ever, hasn't he? We're still talking about it now. What is it, 3 or 4 years on, from its release? So yeah, I just Sarah's
Yes,
put
Sarah. Yes, Sarah. There has been a few lists that Star Wars has not entered.
a Pokemon. Yeah, didn't make that one.
Pixar.
Pixar. Yeah, last week.
Been a Pixar Star Wars film yet?
No, yeah. But no, it's an awful film,
And this is a worse film anyway. So this is like,
yeah. It's not like I'm picking
if
Star
any
Wars
list,
up this
you
week.
wouldn't think Star Wars would make it onto this list.
No, but it does on both of them as well, which is a shame.
Wrong
We love
reason.
Star Wars,
Yeah, we do.
and yet,
And again, that film was such a letdown because the hype around, when we're going to see these films.
also the reviews that came out before it from like Empire, you know, The Guardian, a lot of big reviewers were saying how good this film was. Because it's got a 90% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's critics.
Yeah, I saw this. Like the reviews are good, but all the fans were like, "Nah."
Yeah. So yeah, Rotten Tomatoes, 90% critic score, only 50% with fans. Which, yeah, Pixar, Star Wars, should have found a gap in the market. Yeah, I'm writing to Disney after this.
I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised they haven't actually thought of this yet. Some kind of picks up a droid.
The George Lucas payroll. I wish we were. We wouldn't be sat here on a Friday night.
We're actually on Disney's payroll now.
Yeah. Right. So if you
picked out last week.
I've got just a couple that I wanted to mention. Although they haven't made the list, I just wanted to. They are terrible films. So the first one I just wanted to mention, Dungeons and Dragons, the film.
Oh, this nearly made it to my list.
I mean, I've never played the game, so it must be even more disappointing if you do love the game and that's what you got as the film.
Yeah.
It's bad. Yeah, it's bad.
100%.
And I like Jeremy Irons in anything he does, bar that. That's a terrible film. And just the last sort of honourable mention for me, Eurovision. I wasted 2 hours of my life on that. And it was awful.
What? I disagree with you there.
No, well, you're wrong then. You're wrong. Because it's a terrible film.
No, it's not a terrible film. It's not. But it's one of those. It's not a terrible film. It's not a good film.
Did it make you laugh?
Yes.
So not once.
What?
I mean, I sort of chuckled a bit at the stupidity of Yaya Ding Dong.
It's made you laugh at it.
because it was so stupid. That's like Yaya Ding Dong.
Thanks, Vic. Yeah. But no, do you not laugh when he's talking to the elves, buying them little biscuits?
No, I didn't. I felt like Will Ferrell
and the whole Russia thing, that he couldn't be gay because Mother Russia wouldn't let him.
No, I just didn't find it funny. Everything was crap. And Sarah loves Eurovision, and she didn't like it. I mean, that was the audience they wanted. And yeah, I sang that for weeks after.
I could watch that again.
Okay.
I said, it's not an amazing film, but it was fun to watch. I'm not gonna go out there and be like, yeah, watch it. It's great. It's amazing. No, it's not Will Ferrell's. It's Will Ferrell doing what Will Ferrell does best, isn't it? Just messing about.
You say that, but I think Will Ferrell done what he done best 10 years ago, and every movie sort of since Step Brothers really has been steadily worse than the last, and then we've got this trash now.
I quite like the relationship between him and Rachel as well. It kind of did work in a funny sort of.
Yeah, but you were saying earlier about Eva Mendes
and
Nicolas Cage having any chemistry. There was no chemistry in that film between those two.
There was more chemistry there than those two.
No. And she's not a comedy actress either, so she never really sort of played off of what he was trying to do. It just doesn't work. You're wrong on this.
I'm not wrong. I'm not saying, like I said, it's not a great film, but it's not a bad film either. It's in that middle part, okay kind of film.
Okay, well, we'll agree to disagree on that because, yeah, I'm not going to change my mind. I don't like it.
I have to watch it again now and then just.
Okay, if you've got nothing better to do.
I mean, there's lots of funny parts in it. It was just.
Yeah, Pierce Brosnan's accent was ridiculous. Yeah.
Again, Pierce Brosnan. It's funny because he has aged and he's in that film.
See, you say he's aged. I think he's hard up. He's got the money's running out.
What, going from James Bond to Mamma Mia? It's kind of decline, isn't it? Bond, Mamma Mia.
It'll be in Big Brother next year.
Strictly Come Dancing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. That's what it would be. That way, he's a bit old for that, you know. So yeah, another 2 hours of your life you won't get back. Yeah.
No. I do recommend people watch it.
No. Okay, well, I'm
This is a
sorry.
Netflix.
For anyone that follows that recommendation, my apologies. It wasn't me. Yeah. Should we just recap?
Yeah, guys, but yeah, go and watch Eurovision. Let us know what you think. If you think I'm right or Wayne's right, you know.
Okay, I'll put it to a poll after. We'll get a definitive answer, and then I'll mention it again. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, deal.
Yeah.
And what's the forfeit though? If I win, what do I get? And if you win,
this is fun.
let's make it interesting.
We could leave that to the viewers.
What, to send in suggestions of what?
For forfeits.
Okay.
Keeping it clean. No, nothing stupid or out of this world. Something which is reasonable and we can do.
Okay. Well, that's really a point of view, isn't it? But okay. Do you want to give your recap first, as you went first?
Oh, that sounds fun. I like this forfeit. Okay. So number 10 for me was X-Men, The Dark Phoenix, Ghost Rider. What are you laughing at?
If you lose, you have to watch it again. No, please.
Well, I would watch it again. Well, anyway, number 10 is X-Men Dark Phoenix. Ghost Rider, number 9. No, Ghost Rider 2. Fantastic Four, number 8. Ghostbusters, the female casting. Dragon Ball Z, number 6. Star Wars, Last Jedi, number 5. Batman and Robin, number 4. The Netflix adaptation of Death Note, so the film.
Yeah.
The Dictator, number 2, and Assassin's Creed, number 1.
Cool. Good list, mate. I don't disagree with any of the ones on your list, actually.
Okay. Neither you're all.
Yeah, all terrible films.
All terrible films.
Okay. Number 10, I've got Anaconda. Number 9, Mortal Kombat. Number 8, Batman v Superman. Number 7, Superman 4: The Quest for Peace. Number 6, Catwoman. Number 5, Street Fighter. Number 4, Power Rangers the movie. Number 3, Spice World the movie. 2, Batman and Robin. And at number 1, Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah.
So, going on from previous last week, so we're going to sometime over the weekend, maybe, or sometime next week, and watch onwards, and then we can do our.
Yeah, I'm planning to watch it on Sunday afternoon with the kids.
Okay, I shall watch it Sunday evening as well then.
Okay, cool. And then we'll arrange between us when we're going to give that review, but we'll put a post up or something in our stories just to. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. I've already got high hopes for onwards.
Yeah, so have I. I think it's right up our street as well, that one. It's sort of fantasy, but Pixar. Yeah. So the two things we love most. So yeah.
Yeah. So watch this space, and we'll do a review and tell you what we think.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks for joining us, everyone.
Guys, if you're watching this, let us know if we've missed any really bad films.
Yeah.
Let us know what your worst films are.
Yeah.
So thanks, guys, for it's great.
Get the tissues though.
Most Pixar films like that. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. So I hope you all have a great weekend. I hope you all stay safe, and we shall see you for another discussion next week.
Yeah. One more happy birthday, Aston, and see you later.
Yeah. And just before you go away, and I've got something. I'll reveal it when I receive it.
Well, I don't know if I like this, because last time you done this, I mean, I didn't walk right for a week.
No, you'll see. When it arrives, I'll.
Okay, cool. All right, I'll speak to you soon.
Thanks, guys. Stay safe, everyone. Bye.